money like water was the answer to our country's problems, we would have no problems now.
You're listening to the Modern Comment Show with your host, Amy Curtis, here on Vigilant Liberty Radio. And you're not talking, but I know why you're not talking. Hang on one second. We have a little technical difficulty here for a minute. Amy, start talking again, please. Okay, I know what's going on. You need to actually turn off your camera. Now start talking. Nope, it's still not working. All right, folks, stand by. We'll be right back. You are listening to the Modern Comment Show here on Vigilant Liberty Radio. I am your producer, Taylor. Your host is Amy Curtis, who we will get back to in just a minute because we're having some technical difficulties here. Let me see if I can get everybody back now, and we'll see if that works. I think it just did because I heard background noise. Keep talking. You talk, Amanda. Okay, so we're having issues still. And it all happened when we all decided to turn on our cameras, which means that there was something really goofy.
Hi, I'm Dustin Hoyt with America Our Way, and you can hear me right here on Vigilant Liberty Radio at 10/9 Central on Thursday nights. We bring you the best in political commentary from the right-wing, conservative, libertarian perspectives coming together and bringing the best content on the internet. Be sure to tune in every week for your favorite shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is your Vigilant Liberty Radio News from Independent Journal Review for Wednesday, February 11th. President Obama is submitting a proposal to Congress that would permit him to wage war against the terrorist group ISIS. This comes on the heels of the news that U.S. aid worker Kayla Mueller had died while being held by that organization. Obama contends that the White House already has the authority to launch airstrikes. On this new proposal, he states, "The authorization I propose would provide the flexibility to conduct ground combat operations and other more limited circumstances, such as rescue operations involving U.S. or coalition personnel, or the use of special operations forces to make military action against ISIL leadership. It would also authorize the use of U.S. forces in situations where ground combat operations are not expected or intended, such as intelligence collection and sharing, missions to enable kinetic strikes, or the provision of operational planning and other forms of advice and assistance to partner forces." Republican Senator Bob Corker from Tennessee has voiced support for the president and promised rigorous hearings in Congress. Quote, "It is my hope that we will fulfill our constitutional responsibility and in a bipartisan way pass an authorization that allows us to confront this serious threat." Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel also released a statement indicating his agreement with Obama's proposal and stating the importance of bipartisan support for the proposal. If accepted, this proposal would sundown in 3 years. A Reddit user may have offered the U.S. military a solution for the increasing number of rape cases being reported within their ranks. 6,000 sexual assault cases were reported in 2014, an increase from 5,500, while officials say that only 1 in 4 cases are reported. Reddit user Throwaway Paratrooper posted a photo of a sex consent card as a potential solution to the problem. The card states, quote, "I am having voluntary sex. I am not drunk or high. I am over 18. I am STD free," and has blanks for a date and signatures of the couple. Additionally, it states, "Men, keep this in your wallet with a condom. With this card, do not accept an Article 15. Only give this card to your lawyer. Do not confess to the MPs or your boss. Demand a lawyer." The posting has received many comments, which indicates that at least there is the possibility of having a meaningful discussion about ways to prevent sexual assaults in the military. NBC nightly news anchor Brian Williams has officially been suspended for 6 months without pay. This is the result of the discovery that Williams had lied about his experience in Iraq in 2003. Crew members of the Chinook that Williams talked about but hadn't actually been aboard expressed their disappointment in his actions. Quote, "It was something personal for us that was kind of life-changing for me. I know how lucky I was to survive it," said Lance Reynolds, who was the flight engineer. "It felt like a personal experience that someone else wanted to participate in and didn't deserve to participate in." NBC released a statement via an internal memo. Quote, "It then became clear that on other occasions Brian had done the same while telling that story in other venues," Turness wrote. "This was wrong and completely inappropriate for someone in Brian's position. As managing editor and anchor of Nightly News, Brian has a responsibility to be truthful and to uphold the high standards of the news division at all times. Lester Holt will anchor Nightly News in Williams' absence." I'm Liz Harrison, and this has been your Vigilant Liberty Radio News from Independent Journal Review for Wednesday, February 11th.